Hey everybody, Roxabox90 here with our first of the week, Monday night, Born of the Gods spoilers. Yep, we got some cool cards to go over tonight, so let's rush right in with Nessie and Demlock. Rawr, look at the motion blur gorgeousness. 5 for a 3/3 beast with tribute 3. When it enters the battlefield, if its tribute wasn't paid, you destroy target non-creature permanent. So he's a variant of Acidic Slime, although he can hit planeswalkers, he requires the tribute to do so. And though he doesn't have Death Touch, he's a 3/3 body. So, pros and cons either which way. I think, despite the fact that it could hit planeswalkers, it's just not as good as the slime. It's not consistent enough. And in standard, 5 for a 6/6 body is just 99% of the time that's what you would have in constructed, and it's not all that great. In limited, though, this card is a bomb either way. You win either way, and so it's going to be an automatic pickup in limited. If you see this card in limited, if you're running anything green related, this is a shoo-in, so grab it. Then we have Archetype of Endurance. My least favorite so far is 8 for a 6/5, basically hexproof because creatures you control have hexproof, including itself. Creatures your opponents control lose hexproof and can't gain hexproof. The problem is hexproof is not all that important right now in standard, and so for 8 mana, this card is almost definitely not constructed playable. I'm sorry, even giving all your stuff hexproof, I just don't think it has the legs at 8 mana. So it will probably see play in limited because it's a very nice 8-drop. It gives everything you control hexproof, which in limited, without any major wraths to deal with it, it will win you the game in that sense. But in standard constructible, not. Modern, nope. And EDH Commander, probably more budget casual builds will have fun with it, but I don't think it's going to see any competitive play. Then we have Glimpse the Sun God, which is another awesome limited card. It taps down X creatures and scries 1. So you automatically get the scry. Tapping X creatures is a form of removal in limited. You either do it on their turn when they're attacking to try to prevent them from killing you and hopefully giving you that tempo turn to kill them, or it helps you when you're attacking to be able to punch through their defenses. I like that it scales over time. I think in limited it will be awesome. Constructed though, I just don't think it's there. Then we have Heroes Podium. Sorry, it's a bit cramped, but that's just how it came as the image. 5 colorless for a legendary artifact. Sadly, I wish there was something else legendary here. We'll get to that soon. Each legendary creature you control gets 1/1 for each other legendary creature you control. So this is a very interesting coat of arms-like effect where things that are similar to other things all pump each other up, and this card does that for legendary creatures. Something new we haven't really seen before. I really like that. I think it's going to be very narrow though, and only decks that are very heavy with legendary creatures can run it. X tap, look at the top X cards of your library. You may reveal a legendary creature card, put in your hand, and put the rest in the bottom of your deck. In EDH, this is really important because it lets you search through your deck as a constant tutor. You can do it over and over again, which is important. Tutor on sticks are very important. And here, I think it'll work very well in decks like Captain Saisei, which run a lot of legendary creatures. In standard, the only way I could see this somehow being good is if you have some sort of super friends or super gods. That'd be awesome. Super gods deck. Because then if you're running a whole bunch of gods and this, that could work out really well. Otherwise, I just don't see how it'll be standard playable. Sorry. Then we have the one multi-format legacy playable card. It's so far for the night. 1 a white for a 3-powered creature, so it's a very aggressive cost. 2 for a 3/1. Each player can't draw more than 1 card each turn. Wow, this card is the bomb. In standard, it's fine. It's high on the curve. You get a 3 power for 2. It's fine. It prevents things like Sphinx's Rev from getting out of control as long as it's around. So it acts as kind of like Kalia in that sense, though better. And I think it will fit in standard, but really where this will kill is in decks that draw like crazy. So Reanimator builds from Legacy will lock out Grizzlebrand, it'll prevent Jace the Mind Sculptor, it hurts Brainstorm decks, it hurts High Tide decks, it hurts most decks in Legacy that have any form of card draw, card advantage. And this card will, in aggro decks, which is where it'll probably see the most play, will absolutely crush. And I think it does have a spot potentially in Legacy. It does have spots, I think, in Modern for it, and even in Standard. So I think this is going to see probably at least some multi-format play. And it's a fantastic rare, great flavor, great art. I love it. And last up, we have the ridiculousness. 5 colored card, Chromanticore. 5 colors, one of each for a 4/4 enchantment creature Manticore. Why is this not legendary? Look at this huge lion, flying snake, bat, bird, eagle, death monster thing. Come on, guys. Why is this not legendary? It's epic. It needs to be legendary. 2 and 5. It bestows, which is the coolest, weirdest bestow cost I've ever seen. It gives flying, first strike, vigilance, trample, lifelink for a 4/4. And then enchants the creature. It gives 4/4 and flying for blah, blah, blah. Okay. So this card is not going to see much constructed play, I don't think, because outside of some reanimator effects, or maybe if they pump in a chromatic lantern, it might be able to manipulate. You see chromatic and chromatic, that'd be kind of funny. But I don't see it really working well in constructed at this point for 5 colors. It doesn't have hexproof or indestructible, so it doesn't protect itself. It's very, very open to attack. It's an enchantment creature, so it gets hit from all sides. And the fact it's not legendary means it won't be a commander for EDH Commander, which is very sad because I think people would love to try to build around it. Though 5 color decks probably will try to sneak it in here or there. Casual decks will love it. Casual players will love it. The foil may have long-term hold in that sense, but otherwise it's going to take a lot to make this guy work, and so that's a bit aggravating. Anyway, those are the spoilers for this evening. Tell me what you guys think down in the comment section. If you like the spoilers, if you like the videos, tap the like button. And then if you're new to the channel and you're new to the spoiler season, you want to keep updated, subscribe to stay tuned for more spoilers and Magic the Gathering content coming to you soon. And as always, Roxabox90 signing out. I'll see you guys next time.